When most people hear the word geranium, they think of a plant such as I'm holding here with the large green leaves and the big snowball-shaped flowers. Well, geraniums are actually botanically known as pelargoniums, and there are over 10,000 varieties of them. They're divided into 6 groups, and today I'm going to talk about 3 of those groups. The first group are the zonal geraniums, and they're named that because of the green zone that you see on the leaves. They're usually characterized by the large lily pad-shaped leaves and the large snowball flowers that you see here. And these are what you usually see in people's gardens. We also have another group known as the ivy geraniums, which we have planted here in a hanging basket. They have the trailing ivy effect and the flowers that stand out from the plant, and these work really great in hanging baskets. Another group that's a lot of fun are the scented geraniums. Now these geraniums are grown not for their flowers, but for their interesting leaves and mostly for their scent. This one is an orange scented geraniums, but there are several other scents such as lemon, lime, nutmeg, apple, and even strawberry. And these plants are really fun to grow in your garden or in pots on your front porch where you can smell them. Now in our studio gardens, we have a wonderful variety which is closely related to the zonal geranium, and these are called stellar geraniums. The reason that they're named stellar is because of the star-shaped flower. But look at the leaves on these. The shape is a lot like a ginkgo leaf, and these are attractively colored. And you could actually grow this one just for the foliage. Now we've planted a lot of stellar geraniums under our arbor here at the studio barn, and I want to give you some tips on how to keep those geraniums growing well. Geraniums are from South Africa, and they were discovered in the 1600s. Now, because geraniums are from a very arid and warm climate, they're able to survive this by going dormant. But in your garden, we don't want to have dormant geraniums, we want geraniums that thrive, and here's some tips on how to do that. First of all, you want to plant them in a sunny or partially sunny location so that they'll develop the nice patterns on the leaves. We've protected ours from the western sun, which is too warm, by planting them underneath the arbor. You also want to plant them in a well-drained soil because geraniums don't like to be wet. As far as feeding requirements go, fertilize your geraniums with a formulation that's high in potassium to promote great blooms. Hold back on the nitrogen because this promotes leaf growth at the expense of your flowers. Finally, to keep your geraniums blooming throughout the summer, deadhead your flowers regularly. And this is just pinching the flower off at the base of the stem. Now all of these geraniums I've talked about today were found at local garden centers. So go out and find one of the 10,000 varieties that's right for your landscape.